Hello everyone, Berserkhead here, and welcome to this video. I've been wanting to make this for quite a while, but I've been ill for the longest time. And I still am, so I want to apologize first of all for sniffing and coughing, because I'm probably gonna do that throughout the whole video. But I apologize, not my fault. I'm still ill. But anyways, what's the point of this video? Well, ever since patch 7 came out, it changed a lot of things, and it balanced out some things. It fixed some bugs. It changed things around. But there has been a huge issue for me, and that issue is called the Seleucid Empire. I love the Seleucid Empire, but the problem is that the Seleucid Empire at this current stage is completely OP, and this is what I'm gonna be demonstrating with this battle. So the backstory behind this is that just a couple of days ago, me and Centurion were playing a 2 versus 2 battle online, and I was playing as the Iceni, he was playing as some kind of a pike faction, maybe Egypt, and we're facing Egypt and the Seleucid Empire. So the Seleucid guy just brought a bunch of elephants and chariots, and like the absurd thing was first that you can bring now unlimited units of elephants, or I don't know, up to 4 or something. Because previously you could pick only up to 2, and now you can pick up to 4, as you can see here. I brought 2 of these overpowered Indian armored elephants, and I also brought some standard Indian elephants. So look at that, and look at the chariots. I just crushed this unit in a matter of seconds. That was just crazy. These guys just died for like 3 seconds, and my chariots lost no troops whatsoever. Later in this video, I'm gonna show you what happened in the actual battle. I lost the replay, but I'm still gonna simulate the same situation, and I'm gonna show you how overpowered these sighted chariots are. And I really don't like that, because the Seleucid Empire is probably my favorite faction in Rome 2. I've been playing a lot of campaign, a lot of multiplayer battles, and now everybody's just picking the Seleucid Empire because it's so fucking overpowered. You can get so many builds, and you can crush pretty much anything you want with it. So the situation, like what happened in our battle that me and Centurion were playing, well, like he had his pikes in phalanx formation, and the guys with the chariots just went through the pikes, lost completely, like didn't lose a single man, and they killed all of our archers. And this is what happened. Then I was able to deal with the elephants. I suffered severe losses, but I was able to deal with like 5 units of elephants, because the Egyptian guy was using even more elephants. And at the end, the guy had just 2 units of chariots, and it killed like half of our troops. These guys just go through everything. Just look at that. And they're now tired. They're a little bit tired now. Some of them, or at least they're gonna get tired. And look at that, these units are just gonna die in like 2 seconds. This is not what happens to chariots. Like if they run into pikemen, they should die immediately. And like he did that twice. He just ran into our pikeman, not mine, but Centurion's pikeman, and the guy just lost absolutely no units whatsoever. Just after 2 charges, only 2 or 3 chariots were dead. It is that ridiculous, and they should die. Like, remember what happened in Rome 1. If you do that with chariots, you fucking die. You're fucking dead. The chariots die. And now they're getting a little bit tired, but they still haven't lost a single troop, as you can see. So I'm just gonna charge into the Spear Nobles unit. And by the way, this is a quick match. This is not a custom battle. I'm not playing with someone I know. This is just a quick battle. I know this is very cheap. I hate doing that, but I just wanted to demonstrate. And I can just crush everything with this army, pretty much any army ever. I can bring up to 4 units of elephants. That is just ridiculous. And especially as the Seleucid Empire, because they have like the best elephants in the game, these guys. And you can put your general in one of them. You can get the strategist type. You can just use your second win ability. And it's terrible. You can beat everything. That's not a bad army. Like the guy, when he saw that I'm playing as the Seleucid Empire, he picked the Arvernian. He went for a spam army. But still, like, he has no chance. You can see I barely lost any troops, and I killed half of his troops here. These guys are dead. Just once again, in a matter of seconds, I just crushed them with my elephants and my chariots. And yeah, now I'm basically gonna charge with my cataphracts. I know this is a very cheap army, like you shouldn't do that, but the fact that you can do it shows that things are just not the way they should be. And I've seen some other people do the same thing on YouTube. Like they were like, you can build this very cheap army and you can basically destroy everything with it, and that's not okay. Like, they should fix that in the next patch. I just can't wait for that. And yeah, basically this is my point. This is everything that I want to say, and I just want to, you know, as a proof, I just want to show you this replay. These were 2 units. Look at that. They die faster than my frames change on my monitor. It's terrible. Look at that. They just died again in a matter of seconds, and I barely lost any troops. And yeah, my chariots are now a little bit tired, but they crushed like 6 units. So it's okay. And I can still kill maybe these 2. And I'll have 4 units of elephants and some cataphracts to work with. So this guy has absolutely no chance. Although this is a very expensive army, this is a very good army. These are spear nobles. They're some of the best spear units in the game, if not the best, I'm not sure. But look at that. They just go through them like butter. Look at that. And these are just cataphracts and assisted by chariots. It's just terrible. And now I'm gonna charge with my elephants, and I'm just gonna kill these units like nothing. And somewhere at this point, I'm just gonna charge with all of my units. Because look at that, I have so many units remaining. This guy has absolutely no chance, because I killed so many of his units, just losing absolutely nothing. Now I'm gonna charge with my elephants, as you can see. And again, these guys are gonna die, because I have fucking 4 units of elephants. 2 units is just okay. I don't know why they had to change that. I don't know if they changed that in the latest patch, but it's not okay to be able to have 4 units of elephants. It's just too much. I know you know, I'm one of these people that can deal with elephants. I'm one of these people that know how to deal with elephants and don't panic when see elephants. But still, that is 4 units of elephants, and I know that it's very money consuming. But still, I can get 4 units of elephants, and I can still get chariots and still get cataphracts and so on. So it's totally not cool, especially when you have these, once again, Indian armored elephants. They're just too good. And you can see now the battle ends. So I'm gonna see you in a second. I just want to show you something else. Okay, so I'm back. I just wanted to simulate the situation that I was talking about a little bit earlier. So here I brought 2 units of these sighted chariots, and I'm playing against the AI, as you can see, and the AI is really dumb. Like, you can't really rely on it, but I put 3 units of Thorax Pikeman and 1 unit of Carry and Axeman, and I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna charge through Pikeman. I couldn't really pick archers because for some reason the AI puts the archers in front of the Pikeman, which is really stupid once again, but that's how it works. Still not perfectly smart AI. But now it's gonna attempt to chase me, but at some point I'm just gonna try to charge the enemy units while they're in phalanx formation. Just gonna be patient. I'm just gonna retreat. I'm gonna wait for them to go in pike formation, and I'm just gonna charge them just to show you what happens. As you can see, this is 2 units of sighted chariots versus 3 units of Thorax Pikemen and 1 unit of Carry and Axeman. And I'm pretty sure that my ally for the battle that I was talking about was using Thorax Pikeman. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna wait here. I'm gonna wait for them to go in phalanx formation. Let's see if they're gonna do that, or they're just gonna keep chasing me like fucking idiots. Let's see what's gonna happen. Apparently they're gonna keep chasing me like fucking idiots, but let's see. Yeah, they're gonna charge me like that. Okay, now they're in phalanx formation. I'm just gonna retreat. I'm gonna wait for the others, for the rest of the units to go in phalanx formation, and then I'm gonna charge. And this is not how you would usually deploy them in a battle. You would usually go for 2 or 3 man thick lines, which is pretty much half as thick as that. So it's very different. These guys don't want to go in phalanx formation for some reason. Let's just go get closer to them and see what happens. No, they're just gonna keep chasing me like that. Okay. Okay, they went to phalanx formation. Let's see now. I'm just gonna wait for them to kind of align, and then I'm gonna charge. It's really difficult, as you can see. And they have kind of a hill advantage. It's really difficult because you can't rely on the AI once again. It's really dumb in any case. So let's see, these guys are trying to line up. Let me fast forward because I know this is getting kind of boring, but okay, I think this is the moment to charge. I'm just gonna charge the unit in the middle. Now just look at that. Now they're gonna put down their bikes, and let's see what happens. As you can see, I can completely run into them, and I can completely wreck their formation. They're not in phalanx formation anymore, as you can see here. I killed these guys. They weren't fully in phalanx formation, but that is still not great. And now I can just keep running, and I can charge them once again if I want to. But look at that, I killed so many of them. I completely destroyed their formation. That is not what should happen. My guys should just die immediately once they run into pikemen. I know this is not really what would happen in a multiplayer battle, but you get the idea. The chariots should just die immediately once they run into phalanx. And they were able to penetrate them. They were able to kill most of them. I can actually pull this off. Like, let's try to charge these guys again. Completely destroy their formation. And now I keep killing them like that. So yeah, you can see 2 units of Scythed Chariots can completely deal with 3 units of Thorax Pikemen and 1 unit of Carrion Axemen. It's just not how it should work because... Okay, let's see how many casualties I was able to inflict. Look at that, just look at how many casualties I was able to inflict. And, you know, if you think about it, like, I would spend far less money than my opponent in this kind of situation. 2 units of Scythed Chariots cost way less than 3 units of Thorax Pikemen. And the thing is that, okay, maybe I will not be able to kill them. I know, my chariots are still gonna die, the Thorax Pikemen are still gonna win. But the thing is that I'm gonna destroy their formation, and I'm gonna have other units. And once, you know, when it comes to Phalanx, it's all about formation. And once their formation is broken, I can just attack them from all sides and they cannot do anything about it. So, yeah, this is... and once again, have in mind that in a real battle, you would stretch your units out more. You wouldn't have these, you know, very thick lines of pikemen. So yeah, basically this is an issue that I wanted to address. Once again, you can test this yourself. If you can get someone to work with you, that would be great, because once again, you can't rely on the AI completely. But I don't have, like, at the moment, I don't have anyone to play Rome 2 with, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you get the idea. You get the idea. Hopefully you understand what I wanted to say. And I just want the Seleucid Empire to be a normal faction. I just want to be able to play as it. And at this point, like, 50% of the people just pick the Seleucid Empire and spam chariots and do stuff like that, which is not cool. It's not cool. And once again, if you go online, if you search, you can see some other cheap builds. You can see what you can do with the Seleucid Empire without, like, no skill is required. You don't need to micro your troops, as you can see. You can just get your units in a big blob and just charge the enemy lines and just deal with them this way, which is not cool. Rome 2 is not about that. It's all about skill. But anyways, yeah, once again, this is the issue that I wanted to address. Hopefully you get my idea, you get my point, although I wasn't able to demonstrate it absolutely perfectly. But anyways, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.